Okay, got the green glass filter on here. Trying to see which way everything's rolling. It's going that way. Just gonna watch it for a couple minutes, and then I'll flip the camera around a little bit. It's fucking real. So I'm definitely being tracked. I'm definitely being tracked and followed. I think I may have to get out of the vehicle at this point because they're gonna end up crashing into me again. I didn't have any videos deleted yet. We're gonna see what they do, but I didn't have any of them on camera anyway, so I think that's why they didn't bother deleting the video today. But yeah, I had two state ones, state vehicles circling me, several unmarked, watching me from several different angles. Once I got on foot, I could identify them easier. They had to keep doing turnarounds like they do and stuff like that. That's the nice thing about being on foot. It's a better indication of when you're being tracked like this. But they're definitely on me again, so this should be a very interesting audit for me to do. And it was only one or two at a time for a few weeks, over the last few weeks, and then now it seemed today to pick up quite a bit today between local, state, and other outside investigations. I don't know what, I don't know yet until I track them all. It's easy to identify them when they're in marked vehicles, and then the ones that are in undercover vehicles, and then besides that, you have personal vehicles that other agencies are able to use because they're private investigators. They don't get special plates at all. A lot of them have ego though, and they usually do put some kind of special marking on their plates that only arrogant people put on their plates. So I hope I got the green filter centered good. Looks pretty good. Yeah, that looks alright. Yes, he was surprised. One of them was very surprised when he circled me twice within a 10-minute period. Large circles, streets, several streets. He didn't just circle my car, he circled the streets. So when I saw him, then I parked and I got out and I walked around the block to see if I can catch him coming down again, and I did. I caught him right on the corner. If I would have had a body cam on, it would have been really funny to see his face because he did not expect me to do that. He probably doesn't expect people to do shit like that, And then after he got out of my sight, then right away another one came down and unmarked, came down the street and then did a turnaround, maybe about 200 feet in front of me where I was walking. Then I did a turnaround. So when I did a turnaround, he waited there for a couple minutes, and then he pulled out and then came back a street, turned right, his right, not mine, turned his right, and then went down the street, turned around and parked, aiming at the street. So now he sat there and waited for me so he could get me on camera or something. I don't know what. But it was a perfect position. It was a good camera position that anybody that passed there would have been on camera. So they're definitely on me. And for the last few weeks, I've had several videos deleted. When I do get them on camera, my videos just get deleted immediately. Sometimes immediately when I'm doing them, and while I'm in the process. Sometimes by the time I get an hour or two goes by and I'm uploading them, and then they're on there. They seem like they're going to stay on there, and then all of a sudden it says upload failed and the videos are gone. And then sometimes they make it all the way up and then they get deleted by YouTube. It depends, you know. It's fucked up. It's fucked up. So, anyways, this, if I can get in anymore. Very blurry day, but I don't know if there's anything better over here. Yeah, they're not giving me much good today. I have to maybe go up here to get something good. Right here, maybe. Oh, because the glass is so dirty. The glass is pretty dirty. And it fogs up easier than the plastic, too, I noticed. Yeah, so we had that white Jeep has been back over the last few weeks from last year. And I caught him down the hill from one of the houses that I stay at. And he was creeping out behind that. It was a she. It was a she in the vehicle, though. And I didn't get the plate number, but the week before that, it was a newer white Jeep with a flag on the top, American flag coming out the top. 2 days after that, it was an older white Jeep, Jeep SUV type Jeeps. Then it went to, and then they switched out of those, and they deleted those videos on me. I have them from last year, though. I do have them from last year. And I also have a lot of shit on VHS, because I knew they were gonna keep doing that. So I got stuff on VHS that I can transfer back and forth. And I think I'm gonna take this filter off because it's just too fucking foggy. I'll show you. I'll show you this filter. It's just a piece of glass. I took off an olive jar. But I think for today, I'm just gonna do this. Or I should say for the rest of the day today, I'm just gonna do this. So last year, what I did was I went from these cell phones and making body cams out of the cell phones, because what was happening. So what I did was, if you're gonna get around it, you have to have one camera phone that you never hook up the phone to it. You never upload anything to YouTube or Facebook or anything else, so that you don't have to hit tracking on it. Because if you press accept tracking, which all those Google alone, you have to sign up for tracking for GPS and that kind of shit, right? This is what they tell you anyway. So just Google alone. So that means YouTube. So Facebook does it. Instagram does it. They all do it. Twitter does it. They want to know where you're at all times. And you auditors are fighting for First Amendment rights. Wait a minute now, let's see. It's the Fourth Amendment is travel freely, right? Is it the Fourth? I don't know. So you're all for traveling freely, but on the internet circle, we're not allowed to travel freely, and we lose our freedom of speech. Because even if I say nothing to this camera and I don't say anything to the camera, they're still on me about it. I'm trying to show you something with your eyes that you can see with your eyes, and they're not allowing me to. They're not allowing me to show it to you. Because they're going to keep doing this. They're going to keep deleting my videos before I can get them up, and then they take down my channel if I happen to get one through. I have 9 different agencies probably altogether that are on my ass. Several of them are private companies. They're allowed to work together. And I'm all alone, you know? I don't have anyone to help me. They all just think, that's why I like that video that guy did about obey the masters, right? Because that's what everybody does. Everybody obeys their masters. Even if their masters are telling them to do terrible, despicable things to themselves and their children, because they're doing it in the name of your country. You have a right to live in the best country in the world, they told you. They're full of shit. So anyways, I'm going to have to go on to foot now, because they're really showing themselves quite a bit. They are still trying to be deceptive and sneaky, like they haven't overstepped any boundaries. They're trying to get me on something. I don't know what they got set up. I'm going to have to start searching the cars again, and I'm going to have to go through all that shit again and make sure I don't ever have anything on me, that kind of thing. It's fucking beauteous, man. I gotta go get a different filter, I think, though. Yeah, so I didn't like that, being just now, what just happened over the last few hours. I mean, it bothers me. And there's nothing we can do about it. Nothing anybody can do about it. I could bitch and moan. I start calling around and complaining about it to the different agencies and say, look, I know that, you're doing this. And so they're just going to deny it. They're not going to admit that they're doing it. So just have to collect our own evidence and make sure we have our own evidence ready to go. And then it's not going to be fair. No matter what, it's not going to be fair. We're fucked. But it was all of us that decided we wanted to live like this. So we can't really bitch about it because the 7.8 billion zombie slaves all wanted to do this. Their constitutional right to fucking fuck ourselves. I mean, look at this shit, man. It's fucking awesome. Let's tighten this up. What's this shit? Look at this shit. Look at this shit. You know? It's fucking funny as hell. Look at it. You get a hairdo and a neck and everything out of that one. Come down here for the next one. So I was downtown today and they were talking about the water bill going from 200 to 1,400 a month. Unbelievable, man. Unfucking real what they're doing. They're nailing everyone. Gonna put everyone out of business. He was a business owner, that guy. But not a business, he wasn't a fucking day spa for shit's sake. Somebody that used that much water. He's a fucking general store. And his water bill, you know, he don't use shit for water bill. He don't even have a public bathroom. And he goes from 200 a month to 1,400 a month. That's fucking real. You know, it's funny, you get so used to this that right now I know I'm getting some good digital collection of electromagnetic nanocarbon from the cloud level. And I'm looking past the camera. It's useless to look in the camera right now because it's so much glare. But I can see it all with my eyes, so I know what I'm getting. I know that you all can all see this. You're just in denial of it. You're in denial of what it is I'm showing you because it's going to go against everything you've ever heard, learned, taught, programmed. I'm trying to show you that we can all see it. It's not magic. It's nothing religious about it. The religions all were a bunch of shit too, sorry. Just the way it goes. You want me to keep lying to you? You want me to lie to you about everything like it's been going on? I don't want to do that. It's useless. Just stop it. Just stop it. Go look at what I'm showing you, and then we can all get the reality instead of fucking dealing and living in this fake ass matrix that they try to create for us. It's bullshit. It's nothing compared to the true creator's work. It's just human influence, human concepts. Human concepts are nothing compared to seeing the true creator for what, and the false creator slash creator as well, for what they are, and appreciating it and understanding it and not live by the lies anymore because we don't have to. Angles and distances of perspective. Lights and shadows, lights and shadows. Look for the triangular builders all around us when I'm doing this. This is a research vid, so I will remaster these videos and bring you in on all the images that I'm trying to show you. It's beautiful. It's great. No filter on the camera at the moment. I don't need it. It's really good. There is no up, down, left, right, backward, forward, in or out in the true creator's work. That's how you can tell the true creator's work from the false creator slash creator's work. That's how you know the difference. Things that the false creator slash creator has built in this realm and has anything to do with will have an up, down, a left, a right, a backward, a forward, and an in and out. Because the false creator slash creator did his entire build, stole the energy, stole the work of the true creator in order to build his biosystem. And doing so, that's where math first came in, because the true creator's work is all one. And you can see that when the false creator slash creator comes into the picture, things are divided. And then you can see the division begins. I'm going to try to go upside down to myself a little bit here, because I know I'll get it, and it'll be nice. So up, down, left, right, backward, forward, in or out do not matter to the true creator, nor the true creator's builders. Okay, I got to do some get here. Let's see. What's going on, man? What did I do next? I do next.